Grimo picks up like a stick on the ground and he kind of puts it inside the black goop.
Nice.
See if there's any kind of reaction.
The minute that stick went into the liquid and the liquid hardened, all the skeletons around you actually start shifting a little bit.
Fuck yes! Skelefight!
Cool.
Oh,
Family reunion! Starts clomping at you.
Looks like we're in trouble.
Here comes in Grimo, like liquid hot fire.
Oh!
A halfling, so I reroll on 1.
Good.
I'm not lucky, natural reroll.
One day.
So 10 plus 5.
Got him.
Oh, thank
All
God.
right.
And then for damage, it's my d6.
You don't need to roll, he's dead. Please.
So it's 5.
Yep. You want to tell us how you get them?
I picture, I look at the skeleton with just anger in my heart, and I picture Mr. Skittles. So they look exactly the same.
But it's still
there's still like a, and then I just ram through with my short sword. But then after I hit him, it changes again, and I see it was the innocent skeleton.
But
And
it's
now
the same
Mr.
face
Skittles-
again, though.
It's the same face again, and I can't believe what I've done. The horror.
He's
And
surprised too.
And I whisper, the horror, the horror.
Does it fall back into me?
Yeah.
When I have my mouth open.
Well, he falls back in my arms.
Yeah. Mr. Skittles yells, "Hope you die in a pit of fire, Jerry."
Oh, man.
Again.
Yeah. Hope you just see blackness when you die. There's nothing there for you.
Well, we beat all the skeletons, no thanks to Mr. Skittles.
What? He took out.
He got one of them.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
took him
he was
out.
all
He did more
right.
than you did.
Yeah,
Well,
I got-
the thing
we
is
got the
too,
same.
he entertained us while he fought.
So Grimo does every single time.
All right, Twits and Crits. Funhaus is playing D&D. Who wants to let us know what we did last time? Other than Derek here. Who tells us every time.
We invented a new kind of comedy. Bone comedy.
Wow. It's existed for thousands of years.
Skeleton jokes.
We found a mysterious puddle of
We discovered
mud.
ancient ruins.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a witch here, but there's no witch. Instead, there's a lot of rocks that have mysterious lettering, a bubbly pool that solidifies when we get close to it, and a bunch of ambulatory skeletons that we then put down again.
I was able to decipher one of those lines on the rock
In the middle of fighting, no less.
in the middle of fighting because
Impressive.
Grimo really wanted to know.
Decker almost
Puzzle
died
master.
Decker-
twice.
while I was
Puzzle
reading.
master.
Only once due to actual combat.
Well, maybe if we didn't have fucking Mr. Skittles slowing us down, impeding all
Shouting
of our...
puns.
Oh, God, that guy.
Let's not forget that Mr. Skittles got a kill. He's on the board.
Grimo did as well. He knocked that guy over.
Took you a while. I think you just pushed
We
him.
just focus on the puzzles. Anyway, so now we're back here. We're trying to figure out these goddamn puzzles.
Right on. So yeah, the giant stone has some writing on it. The head in the middle of the pool has a little bit of writing. I don't know if you guys want to start doing some.
So there was a
looking
little
around.
elevation on there?
So this was the stone, correct?
So yeah, that's what's on this big
what I
stone
have.
up here.
Okay.
And you decoded that.
And I decoded the third line, which is this is here, and that's Look Thor Ula. So I'll try shouting it again.
Right.
Okay.
So also, like when you say that, Decker, a few things click in your head, and you actually have heard of the giant god Lu Cthulhu Ula. You've heard of that. It clicks a little bit, and did you want to?
Oh no, I was just I'll try and shout it out again, see what happens to the pool. Look Thor Ula!
So as you shout, it bubbles a little bit,
But nothing.
nothing other than that.
Can I make up a backstory about Luke Cthulhu Ula, or will that be a problem?
Yeah,
okay.
that's a problem. Sorry.
No problem.
Grimo's just gonna run to the temple and then investigate and see if he sees anything in here, any markings, altars, or anything that would give any kind of clue as to the rest of these writings.
Here, I'm
Mr.
gonna
Skittles keeps an eye on Grimo.
I'm gonna pass a few more of these out. So this is the saying that's written on the head.
Oh.
And if anyone else wants, we've got a bunch more copies of
Derek is
this one as well.
is slowly walking around gathering all of the bones and just like digging just a huge pit and just throwing them all in.
Mr. Skittles is spitting on all the other.
Fuck you.
What? Well, yeah, I mean, there's nothing coming out.
Never appreciated
So when I,
So when you're over there, you actually you find a little book, or actually I'm sorry, you find a skeleton hand that just has this scrap of parchment in it.
okay, I let's rip it from the skeleton. I'm so tired of these
So excited about
skeletons.
puzzles.
Skittles.
Okay.
I'm like, got collected myself. I'm looking at the wall over there.
So you speak Dwarvish, right?
Sure,
Yeah.
it's crumpled compared to the other pieces.
I'm
of
trying to
parchment.
Anyone else speak Dwarvish?
read what I can.
No, sir.
Elvish?
Elvish here.
Dwarvish. I never met her.
Nice, that's good. That's a good one.
Ah.
Save that. No, skeleton, not ghost.
Wait, he just hisses back at you. And goes,
I'm also there. I've basically been prattling about Luke Cthulhu in very canon ways since the combat has ended. Still, like I've got like 2 wads of toilet paper stuck in my ears to prevent the bleeding from the intense concussion that I suffered at the hands of my own clumsiness.
This is the head.
So I'll be like running my hands over the stone and be like, well, this is Elvish. I can translate that, but the stuff on the top here, I've never seen this before.
Only this one.
Turn around and then turn around again because I looked in the wrong direction.
Those are
Say I can translate this, but it's going to take a while. I'll have to write a text analysis program, have that crunch over all the letters. I don't know. Do you guys recognize? I'm assuming lettering on the top. I don't really recognize as any existing language or any common language.
None of you actually recognize that.
Okay.
Grima and I are puzzle solving over here. We're
Yeah,
reverse
you guys
engineering.
you're
The,
crushing some
because
puzzles
we
over
are
there?
assuming that the what I read is also the same in all those other languages.
Yeah, well, you could have someone confirm with the Elvish or the Dwarvish.
I think doesn't Mariatis? Yes, don't you speak Dwarvish? You're a dwarf.
Yeah, the little book I have here doesn't match up to anything. I must be on some other dialect.
So at this
So-
point, Derek has gathered all of the bones into a pile. Pats
Wait.
pats
I have it
the
upside
the
down.
top of the pile, and then sits down.
Never
and
mind.
rests.
Oh,
I
that's
had it
so
upside
cute.
down. I had it upside down, guys. Hang on.
Oh, that's why.
I fucking knew it. Oh, that's amazing.
And then also, Derek remembers that he has the muffins that witch gave him.
Oh yeah, yummy muffs.
And so then he takes a bite out of one of the muffins.
So yeah, each one of those has 3, so you kind of pull off one of the sections, start chewing on it. As you're sitting on top of your pile of bones, actually recollections of your childhood and your I actually don't know if you
Tripping
know
balls on
it's
top
your
of those bones.
mother or father or
Father,
you
probably.
had a father.
Yes. I did.
Okay. Good
He's
relationship
high.
with him.
Yes.
Okay,
Actually.
so yeah, you're just flooded with great memories of your father, and you get inspiration.
Oh,
cool. And he goes, get down from there, hippie.
Ticked off one of those.
Yeah, I made a note.
Cool.
I'm at the stone, and I've been typing away. I say, well, I've translated my line. It's just Luke Cthulhu again. So I think what we're looking at here is a Rosetta Stone type deal. And
We got to see this.
yeah, that'll help us. I guess we got to figure out what's written on this other stone over here.
She's got about half of it.
Oh, you're working on it?
Yeah, so it's
read
it's
them?
Ra space K space. I don't know what the second character at the top there is, and I don't know what the last character.
Yeah. I might. There. I'll start working on it. I'll sit down and start tapping away.
that's an odd.
So that is actually going to require me to take a long rest to prepare a new spell, which is
Okay.
comprehend languages.
That's going to take 8 hours.
Yeah. So I'll say that out.
Do we have time for that? I mean, I guess. Is there anything else we can investigate here?
Yeah, you guys can look around. I'll just get to work.
Is this real time?
Screamo's really going at it over
know.
here.
She loves puzzles. He loves puzzles.
He loves puzzles.
He loves those puzzles.
And I don't know if Grimo's going to let us leave until we decode this.
Yeah.
Did you say there was any writing on the center statue guy there?
Yeah, that would. Did you get?
That's
It's the slightly darker one.
No.
That's
this
what's
one.
written on.
One or two
Okay,
lines.
it's not
That's written
dwarvish.
over the mouth of the statue there.
Do we
Alright.
know what language this is? Does anybody know what language this is?
I don't think anybody knows.
Okay.
Someone can maybe roll history or
My-
Arcana.
I've got history.
My intelligence history check didn't tell me anything about that, other than it might be giants or something from the last episode.
You were like investigating the stones themselves.
history do
If someone wants to roll to try and figure out what that language
I
might
got
be,
history and it's tagged, so I can roll history on it.
roll 20.
17.
Okay, so yeah, the more and more you stare at it, it appears, or you're assuming that this is probably a giant language, which should connect in ways to languages you know. It's a phonetic language, character based.
Grima goes up to Decker and he says, Decker, I trust you with this because we're the only smart guys here. I found this by the ruins over there. I
Okay.
think it could be the key to all of this.
Yeah, how's Skittles doing over there?
Or he overheard Grima and was like,
Actually, how's Dwarkar doing? Is that guy talking to you much anymore?
He's basically transferred into
Yeah.
He's
Skittles.
become Skittles.
Yes.
The alphabet?
There are 26 icons here. I can only assume they're written.
Well, so hold on. We can decode what she has
descending
with,
order.
with that.
A B
Yeah,
C
of
D E F
course.
G.
Yeah.
But, well, I was going to say, do we know that they're from A to Z?
Well, let's decode it and try
In that
and
order?
figure out. Let's just go with that and read it out loud and see if this thing blows
Are
up.
there any animals around?
Make sure
We
it's
don't
not
know that.
upside
Already
down.
dead.
We also did.
Happened
Bill's
to
already
me.
dead, but
You
are
can-
you
you'll
going
be
to
able
try
tell
and do
from
your
here.
ritual?
See what I'm saying?
can
You'll
de-sense.
be able to
Who cares?
basically decipher.
I know.
What is the
So
beast
like that's
do?
A.
I can just
That's not in
inhabit.
order.
I know.
I have
Oh,
ward,
it's in
basically.
order.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
Okay.
It's not in the alphabet
How long
order.
does that take?
That's
Oh, it's
just
not?
3 minutes.
All right.
Pretty much
How
trying
can you
to-
tell?
Oh,
because the
and
ones
is there
you've
like a
already deciphered don't
distance
match up.
on there?
I don't think so. I mean,
maybe
it would
if
have
it's
to be in the
anything.
area.
Well, it may be upside down.
Okay. So you do your beast
See, we'll know from
sense.
this way.
Yeah, we know what
yes.
A is.
So
Alright.
the
So you
Should
do
be
your
like
beast
this.
sense, and you get a visual that's kind of broken up. You get, I guess, as you're looking through a spider's eyes, so you have
Okay.
So-
100 pictures or so
That's
you
A.
get
Okay.
of each little thing.
That's A.
Just
Yeah.
kind of blinking in the
Whether it's
darkness and
upside
looking
down,
at
I
some
don't
of his
know.
other
yeah,
friends.
that's A. 'Cause I
They're
definitely-
picking
I
they're
had that
picking
from
at a
your
dead
site,
body.
We'll just
Okay.
throw it A there and see if
So
it goes
this-
through.
All right.
That's A.
Starting to
Yeah, that's A.
spin one up in its web and
Okay.
pull it up onto the wall.
Can
We'll see
I
if, what's here?
try and, as the spider climb, to see where I am,
Okay.
to try and find myself? Like,
Yeah, well, I guess you're looking around and you see yourself
So
in like
whatever's
a
left,
pitch,
its face is
pretty
away
much
from
pitch
it.
black cave.
a pitch
Your
black
your
A.
spider sense you're allowed to
Like
see
go,
a little
go
bit.
11
Yeah,
spaces
yeah.
You're
away
able
from
to
A
see
both
some in the
directions,
darkness.
See which
Okay.
one of those is.
But it seems pretty pitch and it seems like a cave.
Okay. I can't find any entrance or light to that cave.
Well,
or
yeah, there
anything.
would be in maybe
So-
50 feet in the distance. You see a
so
little source
that's
light.
K.
Okay. Can I walk towards it?
The-
Oh,
Are
right.
you able to control
Yes.
the beast?
Yes.
Also,
Okay.
you,
I
you
basically
know it's this
ward
side
it,
up
so
because
I'm
that's how
I'm
the other
in it.
languages read.
Okay,
You
yeah.
got that.
So you start following the
The
light.
problem is
Okay.
it's still this.
Still not
Um,
matching up.
let's see.
It's K's right next to A.
Yeah, you actually you see a bunch of supplies,
space,
a little bed,
Okay.
some barrels,
Wait,
Now we're talking.
and the cave continues in either
has a
direction from
dot.
there. One goes left, one goes right.
Okay.
Can I just walk up and stare at Derek, like mesmerized
I
by what is
am.
he
My
doing?
eyes are rolled
Right, right.
back in my
That's
head, and I'm just
Oh,
kind of
you.
sitting there.
K.
Right. I'm like,
Um,
you all right, Derek?
That's still not K.
I imagine he just doesn't reply.
I'm deaf to your.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't hear you.
K
I'm
is
in
just
this
one,
spider.
one swoop with a dot.
Okay.
That's K.
Bruce, can you move me
Would
over
have a
by the
dot.
foot
Yeah.
of Derek, just staring at him?
Yeah, where are you?
I'm at the stone
Oh.
thing up there. I'm just looking at Derek.
No, Skittles.
Okay. I'm just kind of
Just write in all the letters and see if
Okay.
we can figure out some kind of pattern.
Boy. Somewhere around here, there's a cave and some supplies. I don't know, and a dead body.
That's what you saw in your vision?
Not a vision. I think I was in some sort of insect.
What are you talking about?
I'm getting stronger, okay, and I'm starting to acquire some new powers. And since I'm very attuned to the animal world, I can kind of hone in on that and take it over.
Have you seen my top?
I don't think anyone has.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, some of the skeletons have little scraps of clothing if you need to cover up.
Try and get to one of the
Sure,
skeletons,
yeah.
and I growl at him. When he tries to get near,
coming
when he tries to
Oh,
get near
yeah,
my
I just
pile.
want their clothes. I just want their clothes, not the bones. Not the bones.
All right.
That's a bone. She takes just a few strips of clothing, fashions a very small bra,
Sweet.
puts it over.
And then I immediately clean up like the little patch,
thing you
the,
touched.
yeah, the little patch, cover it with more dirt,
Just
cover
really
it back
hard
up
to use
again.
pencil.
So
Because
you-
I like,
your
can't
star-
see what I'm
do you need a
writing with
pen?
anything. If we had a marker, 'cause
So-
it's just hard to write on these ones and
This
see
is
it.
A, right? That's
That's
A.
A.
Here, I can also give you
Yeah.
another one to just use as a scrap.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I don't know how to
Sorry.
help, but
I don't know if that helps.
We're helping.
Here, there's a better marker
Is
too.
this a short
least-
rest or a
Oh,
long
oh,
rest?
yeah,
Is
thank
any
you.
of this happening during a rest, or are we just?
I'm not sure.
You can be
It's
resting
not
on top of your pile of bones.
Can I?
and not
So
work.
yours
I just
were-
want to sharpen my. now I'm sharpening my
so I can see
horde
this.
ripper.
So that was
because I've been using that more.
L-U-K.
So I'm sharpening that, and I'm going to take a little rest.
I think you're out of hit die though, right?
U-L.
I
we
should be
done a
long
long rest.
rested.
Yeah, you're right. So you got
A D12. I have 3 D12 plus 1.
Then from there.
Can I be seeing if the skeletons had anything on them besides weapons?
yeah. So besides what, there's probably rusted weapons and armor, some scraps of clothing. You also find this children's book.
All right.
There's like fairy tales and drawings and
That might be it.
We got more
K?
letters.
You
So-
start from the K?
Hold on. I think I might have figured it
A,
out. So,
B, C, D, E, F, G.
but the problem is HIJK would be up there. It's not there. That
Well,
doesn't make any sense.
We got more letters to correspond. I think if we add it all up, they may not be in any order on that.
Children's
once
stories.
once we compile all of our stuff.
What are those?
I can't read it.
Derek is short resting. I don't know if anyone else wants to take the opportunity to get some
Let me know if I can
back.
help.
I'll take a rest.
They didn't have any money. That's all I found.
You want to roll some of those?
Yeah. It's a
Is it 10s? Oops.
So, Dan, is that
Yeah, I think you get
roll 10.
does that say children's stories? That's what those letters mean, or no? That's just a
Well,
sort
is
of.
that 10?
Yeah.
That's 10.
It corresponds.
Yeah.
I guess I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I don't want to say.
I wouldn't know
It
that.
does because of the
Yeah,
apostrophe.
the S's are the same.
I meant to erase that apostrophe. I'm sorry.
Yes.
We're at a 10.
Sweet. So you get 10 life
So,
back.
yes,
Yeah,
And now you
know
only have
at least.
2
That's good.
D10 hit dice.
I only have 2.
Because you
So you
you
can-
have 3.
You have 3.
And you can roll it up to 3 times, but you don't have to because you're not going to get those back until you long rest again.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll wait.
What's the hit dice for short rest?
For you, I think it's a 6.
Yeah, 1d6, I think. Aha!
How's it going?
We're getting there.
I was kind of curious how this would turn out. It might not be the best
Ah.
TV here, but
Oh, it's great.
I think Elise is pretty engaged.
Yeah, I really like this. You guys just do the show without me.
So Arcane Recovery is half rounded up, and that's the spell slots you get back?
Yeah, that
Okay.
did help a lot, Matt.
So you can
Hey,
get 2
Raxan,
back.
who's your friend?
Yeah.
Wait, that's all you got out of it?
Well, yeah.
Are you talking about Mr.
But we know what you is. We know what you
You've been
is. Hang
introduced.
on.
It's Mr. Scott. It's
No,
Mr.
I
Skittles.
didn't meet him.
You is.
You picked him up over there, and I was down here.
This is a local around these parts. He was the
Wait, that
local
looks like a-
tourist guide out here,
Yeah.
and I guess we did him a solid. You did me a solid by taking out all those jerks. They were scaring away my customers. But now that everyone's dead, I figure I'd just join you guys as your new bard.
Do you see a lot of customers come around here?
Not for a millennia.
Okay, all right,
Full time.
all right.
I mean, to skeletons, it's not really a long time.
Doesn't bother
really
him.
matter.
So we didn't use our bracers of pound at all
We didn't have to.
during that whole. I mean, obviously we didn't have to.
I look over and Mr. Skittles has my braces of power on already.
So, Mr. Skittles,
Yeah.
the bracers of pound. We should probably come up with some sort of phrase other than whatever that
else we
weird
said. Attack
language
and damage.
was.
Yeah.
It didn't mean anything.
Not really.
So we could come up with some sort of phraseology that we
Absolutely.
can use, so that way when we want to use it.
Tell you what, what's your name there, buddy?
Name's Derek.
I'll forget that. Tell you what, when I wink twice, that means
That's a bad idea.
when I wink 3 times.
I think we're supposed to say something. And then I take Mr. Skittles' arm and I snap it off.
Yep.
And then I hand it to Raxon and go, "Here's your bracer back."
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
He's been a bit of a terror. He's like, you've been a terror.
Does Derek get a little upset that he doesn't have all the bones?
Um,
Raxon's holding out on
I
him
feel
a
like
little
he's
bit.
got enough.
It's like
Well, he might.
when Blade
just need
is around someone whose blood he wants to drink. He's fighting the urge.
Okay.
So there's noticeable drool, but he's being a good boy.
oh.
So he's sitting there, and
Do you want another one of these?
Oh,
Would that help?
sure. Why not?
I don't know if it just help if you're rewriting over yourself a bunch.
it just seems really lame that we say attack and damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to bond with those things.
Can you
and-
think of, I don't know, what's a cooler, maybe like,
Decker, if you look at the characters that have stars beside them, can you determine at all what those might
clash?
Clash and slammage.
Clash and slammage.
what
I
we
like
have.
it.
So if we say slammage, that's when you that
Okay,
means
so
you
there's
get
3 you're
plus
missing.
1 to your, or so you get more hit to your
That's
force.
it, yeah. And
If
then-
you say clash, it encourages you to get out there and clash
Yeah,
with
yeah.
someone.
So clash is the attack and slammage is the damage.
Those are your words.
Yeah.
But yes.
Voice in the sky.
Yes.
What,
Yes.
what was it again?
Clash and
Cla-
slammage.
Okay.
Oh boy, I
That
gotta
is
write
way
that
better.
down too.
I can't say slammage well, so I think I'll mostly say clash.
We'll see.
Kind of make assumptions.
Situational.
Yeah.
So Shattercock's getting kind of frustrated. She's going to start wandering around investigating further to see if there's anything else. Because how did he have the children's stories book?
I'm gonna
Oh,
guess.
he found it in one of those skeletons. that was dead.
okay, yeah. So she's going to kind of go over here and check out the skeletons, see if there's anything more.
Nothing. I mean, how are you guys doing?
I
on
got
the
some
puzzle?
theories
Is
for
it-
you
We're
guys.
3 letters away.
I'm gonna guess.
What do you have there?
So we might have to trial and error this a bit, but I think this one's M, because it's in sequence with N and O. Those symbols are
okay.
changing. Let's see here. That one looks like it's going to be around E. Yeah, let's see here. D, E. No F or U. That'd be nice.
Does anything happen when Grimo just kind of starts to sound out the letters that are there?
See, the
Stop,
pool
you're
of
killing
liquid
me.
kind of bubbles and waves and kind of does its normal thing.
So nothing.
So yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I've got.
Why don't
one-
you cut your hand open again?
Oh yeah, that's right. You're
Is that
bleeding.
you saying that or Skittles?
So yeah, nothing on the skeletons.
I mean, she'll go dive in here and see if there's anything more. I know that we already looked at it, but
Okay.
is there anything?
So yeah, maybe you clear away some vines. Are you having any luck there?
I mean, a little bit. Some of these I can take educated guesses on. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's M. The rest of them, I could take broader guesses at. I know what sequence they're in, but not exactly which.
Camture is what we know so far.
So
If that's an M.
Yeah, maybe. It's either an M or an.
And if we've been translating all these correctly.
I was gonna say yeah.
It might be a P.
I only see one wrong.
Oh great.
Oh, one's already wrong on there. Oh, damn it.
Uh.
Okay, let me double check here.
Can I roll for a hint so we can get through this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here we'll just take care of it. Shattercock was over there and found more carvings all over these floor stones.
Aha. Okay, so then I can do this with the.
Just looks more confusing.
Do this thing.
I'm surprised at the sophistication of the puzzles.
Yeah,
'Cause
right.
Dan is really like
Stupid, yeah.
No, I'm saying,
gonna say?
I'm saying
Kind of a
Dan,
straight-up dumbass.
Dan is overestimating our intellect.
Oh,
Is what I'm.
I
is
kind
what
of
I'm
thought the
saying.
puzzle
See
master
what it
over
is.
here would
Well,
have had it done in a minute.
When you
And
got
they're
a,
barely tying his
Intelligence
shoes.
+1.
when you got a camera
slippers.
pointing at you, the puzzles aren't as.
Yeah, no, it gets really.
We were filling.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
we were doing
got
a bit.
we got some vamp thing going on.
Rapture below.
Rapture below.
Okay, so now you can use that
All right.
to decode the rest of it. If you know.
That's what it is, I think, right?
Well, here.
Rapture below.
I just realized too.
Oh, you're right. Oh, so K was wrong.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then
That's a P. Okay.
she knows Draconic, so she tries saying it. She watched back, and she says Rapture below and Draconic, which I don't know what that. Right there's the blue. I don't know how it
That's
goes.
how dragons sound.
So yeah, when you say rapture below, the bubbles, the waves the water starts flying up in the air and swirling around. It starts rumbling a little bit. Kind of hear creepy little voices, and then the water starts to slowly drip down
What's going on?
and reveal a little staircase.
Oh, even Miriatis is getting into it.
So why did you try blood?
Because role-playing games is the sort of thing you do.
Gotcha. I didn't know if there was like a hint about that earlier that I missed or something. That was
Just
just
gave him a shot.
That was
wow.
Just went for it.
Just blood sacrifices.
Gotcha. So you could have just done any
could
liquid.
have pissed on it.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
So yeah, the spiral staircase leads down into darkness. You do see a faint glow of some light down there.
No, I
Oh
don't.
boy.
All right, well, who wants to go?
All of it. Let's go.
Because I'm going.
Guessing this
Mr.
is where
Skitter
the witch
goes.
is.
Yeah, Mr. Skitter goes. As your tour guide, I'll lead the way. Not a pun.
Somebody
you give him a
please get
torch?
rid of Mr. Skittles, please.
Oh, wait, I think
He thinks, I'm pretty sure Mr. Skittles is here to stay. Do you guys need me to watch up here to make sure no one comes here? Like from above? Maybe I should guard the...
If you
Well,
want
we
to be
need
a
the
pussy,
we need the braces of power to make this thing work. So
But hold on. I just don't... I think maybe to make sure no one comes up behind us, it's probably a good idea to not just like...
Derek, don't worry about it. The bones will be there when we come
throw
back.
some dirt on it.
Nobody wants them.
Someone could make them invisible or something.
Hold on, wait. And I run back and I put just a little more handfuls of dirt on it. Pat it. And then I go, okay.
right.
But as we're walking down the stairs, I'm just like staring at
Human bones.
Sweet. So yeah, you guys start going down the stairs. You're all going.
Yeah.
it. Yep.
Right on. As the last person gets, I don't know, 20, 30 stairs down, they hear some rustling, rubbling, water kind of filling up. So you kind of assume that it's
gonna turn into a slide.
That
Did
it closed on top of you.
in the span of us fighting the skeletons to now, did we pass midnight? I'm only asking because that's when my magic staff recharges.
I would actually assume you were already past midnight when you got here, since you were traveling through the night. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not upset about that.
I don't just have a whole day.
No problem.
Just a whole day to wait.
Oh wait, so if we pass midnight, doesn't that mean Mariatis has to say
Sometime it doesn't mean at the stroke of midnight.
He just has to do it sometime today.
I'm just.
But that does not mean he didn't do it yesterday.
No, I did.
He did it yesterday, but if it passed into a new day.
Okay, just making sure.
Did you say
Yeah,
nude
if
day?
you go a day without doing it, then you start farting constantly.
Oh.
So
Oh,
I don't have to
no.
role play for that.
So as you descend the staircase, you catch a whiff of rank and rot. The carved stone walls of the spiral staircase
Mary,
start
did
to
you
give
say
way.
your word?
The stone walls
time yet.
of the staircase start to give way to the rougher surfaces of a rock wall. A brazier is lit at the bottom of the steps, allowing you to see the surrounding cave walls. There's a silence in the air as you start through the tunnel, and the only noticeable sound is crackling fire.
So it looks like I'm trying to figure out what this is. Is this shrouded?
So this would be the way the tunnel goes. You just can't see around corners.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
Do you want to come with me?
Yeah.
come on.
Dark vision, sure.
Yeah, because we got the dark vision. All right. So Shattercock and Mariatis
Very carefully.
slowly creep around.
Uh-oh.
Slowly creep around the corner here, and then take a look with our dark vision.
Okay.
What the fuck?
What is that?
Cool.
Or something.
What
It looks
is
like
that?
a bloody altar.
So yeah, as you round the corner, you see this giant wooden table just covered in a mess of blood and grossness. Looks like the innards and little pieces of bodies of animals you can't really put together. There's some chains on it as well. A little glyph is carved into the floor.
Can I?
What do you want to do?
I want to cast my divine sense, detect divine forces within 60 feet, and see if I see anything, because this is freaking me out. Or detect anything.
So what does it detect?
Detect divine forces within 60 feet.
Okay, yeah, there's no divine anything around
No,
you.
not even evil divine stuff.
I'm gonna.
Maybe you do get the sense it's so opposite of divine that you are getting into evil territory.
So divine is like good.
That's how I'm reading it.
Or
Oh,
holy.
all right. I'll look,
think
in,
we
I'll
can
look
look it
into
up,
this.
I thought it was just typically gods.
Yeah,
I've
like
got,
spiritual stuff.
Religion. Can I roll that on that?
Sure.
Or Arcana? I don't.
yeah,
I
do
don't-
Arcana.
All right. 16.
Yeah, so you look at it, and it appears to be a place where maybe a sacrifice would happen, but it honestly looks a little fake, like almost staged.
Okay. I'll be poking around and like lifting up chains and stuff.
Can I?
Yeah, and just the more you look into it, the more it just seems like no one has actually done any magics here recently. It looks as if it was made up to appear that way.
Greenmill notices the glyph on the floor. What can you decipher what it is?
Roll 20 for history or religion.
Yeah, I didn't
Evil.
make it.
Okay. Oh yeah, it looks like a drawing.
That's what I thought. I should have read it earlier.
Damn,
Sorry,
you got bombed right
it doesn't
now.
matter. We'll do it when we have
What
time.
does it say?
The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and
Okay.
powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears.
And it's for something within 60 feet.
Within 60 feet.
So yeah, I guess you get a queasy, nauseous feeling that there's definitely something rotten down in this cave.
I can detect what it is unless it's, I know the type, celestial fiend or undead, of any being whose presence I sense.
Okay, you don't sense any presence of creature or person around.
Okay.
Grandma, what's this on the floor?
There's some dumb kids drawn. Something like my sister
What is
could
it?
have.
What is it?
I mean,
So
just some drawn.
I'll check to see if I can read it. 11 plus what? What are we plussing on this?
You have Arcana or history or religion.
I have history. They're both +1, history or religion.
Okay, so 12.
Yeah.
You can't quite make it out.
Gotcha.
Did I detect any objects? I'm sorry. I can detect objects also that are. Never mind. Let's just go.
No. Objects that are what?
Within radius, you can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
Okay, so yeah, long ago this place was desecrated. Nasty stuff took place, but it seems like it was so long ago that anyone that would have done that would be long gone or magically old in
All
some
right.
way.
Sorry, guys. I just got excited. I haven't used that.
Can I sniff for any sort of familiar sense?
Yeah.
All right. 5,
Oh,
6.
jeez, damn it.
No, you smell the blood that's right next to you on that table.
Mariatis' farts.
No.
If only you say his phrase, maybe I can get a clearer.
I'm still
how's Skittles
well
doing?
within the
Well,
range
Skittles,
of my
Skittles
24
wants to be
hours.
as the tour guide. He gets a little impatient. Looks around and
Fighting it back.
goes, hold on. Oh, sorry. He knocks stuff over
so
as
clumsy.
he does. Yeah. And he goes, do you guys see what I see on this table? It's bone dry. Hold on, he rolls to see for laughter.
No.
Oh,
no.
wow.
Right.
Crickets.
Okay.
Zero laughs.
Yeah. You let me know if that one's working, he says.
I still can't shake it about this kid's drawing on the floor. Maybe those little girls were here. Why would there be a child's drawing on the floor here?
Decker,
child?
Decker, give it a look. Give it a look, Decker.
All right. Well, this just isn't adding up. Something's weird here.
Not everything's a joke.
I think this is like a scarecrow or something.
Embarrassing me.
I think they're just trying to scare us off. Whoever they is, I don't know.
Whoever day is.
What would that be? Investigation or it's all the same thing. It doesn't fucking matter. I mean, it's the same.
Pick a bonus
skill.
you got.
Gosh.
That's all 5, yeah. So 11.
Yeah, it looks like a cool drawing.
Yeah, I'll stoop down over the drawing, and this is just it's fake. This doesn't add up. This isn't any kind of sacrificial symbol or glyph or anything. This has all just been dressed up. It seems like somebody found what I guess was a sacrificial altar and then decided to make it look like it'd been used recently, but it hasn't. No, there's nothing going on here.
Haunted house.
So that means Shattercock's going to walk up and put a finger in the blood. Taste it. What does it taste like?
A bird.
I love bird. Oh. Period blood.
From a bird.
Birds have periods.
They do.
The British
They
woman.
do.
So it's called
That's what
eggs.
I meant.
So it's bird blood, huh?
Maybe somebody
sure.
tried to make it look as if those 2 little girls were sacrificed here to throw us off their trail.
But that's just bird blood.
That's what I'm saying. They switched the kid blood with the bird blood.
Well, let's keep moving.
I've seen kid blood, and that's definitely not it.
Kid Blood is a rapper, right?
Mr. Skittles looks down at you and goes, not the time. Not the time.
He's got blood envy.
All right, so Shattercock's going to keep moving up forward then.
All right.
Kind of slow. But
Use your dark vision.
yeah,
What do you see?
using dark vision?
I'll go with because I have danger sense.
Still feel like I wish somebody knew what that glyph was.
Skittles is the tour guide.
killing
and
me.
He
It
definitely
may not
wants
be
a
anything.
tip, so he moves ahead.
Oh, he moves in front of us.
Oh,
wow. Yeah.
Oh, he's so
What do you tip a
brave.
skeleton?
He's a tour guide. And then Decker trips on.
Breaks the table.
Yeah, sure. I help Decker up. I'm like,
Yeah.
I meant to do
hang
that.
on there, buddy.
Okay, so
Kleenex falls out of his ears and it starts bleeding again.
the tunnel you're following continues to curve around to the left. Your way's lit by a brazier.
And we move
You keep
My
going.
favorite football team.
I was
The
gonna say,
Braziers.
the
The fighting Braziers.
It's not like it's a razor, like the group.
So the tunnel opens up a bit into appears to be what might have been someone's home or something, maybe a little apartment. There's a bed, a little kitchen, some clothes,
Welcome to
storage
Casa
barrels,
de
boxes,
Skittles.
stacks of supplies.
This is what I saw.
A shelf on the far wall has an odd collection of little materials and components.
That's where Skittles lived when he was alive.
So Shattercock's going to kind of walk in quickly and check out the shelf here.
Yeah.
See what she can find. Anything she can find.
Okay. Roll 20.
19. There we go.
Bang.
So yeah, you start seeing things that click in your head. You see like some old pickled toads, some eyeballs, some feathers and scales.
This is definitely a witch's brew.
There you go. Yeah, you nailed it. Like it's the stuff that you put in your head. There's got to be a witch somewhere. Right?
Yep. Guys, I think there's a witch around.
That's what we're looking for.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
you're right.
Very
probably where she
astute,
was.
Shattercock. Very astute.
I guess I'll explore over kind of like in the corner over there.
Cool. I'll also say with the 19, you spot a little vial of what you know to be like really, really awesome booze. Like it gets you really jacked up, like real fucked up.
Oh,
So
she definitely takes that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely. Is it just a one-time booze?
yeah.
Tucks it in her little like
Super
1
booze.
inch cloth.
Yeah,
Super
super booze, uber booze.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, what'd you do?
I'll just check up there in the top part
Okay.
of the cave.
This?
No,
Oh, this
top,
one?
top.
Oh.
Towards you is
So yeah, there's
bottom
some
for you, but
there's some empty vessels, urns, and stuff. A couple of boxes that don't seem to contain. Much
I'm
of
being
anything.
very, very like casual about it, just like kind of like moving things away with my sword. Things are falling.
It's knocking it over and breaking things.
Is this a
Witch.
a dead end or is it?
Maybe it's
So why don't you go?
It's definitely a path.
Give it a check.
Yeah. Primo runs, sprints into the hallway.
Is this a dead end? Or...
No, so it looks like what might be like a cupboard or food store room. There's some some water, flour,
Don't touch my stuff.
dried meats, a few rotten fruits.
What's that?
I don't know.
Some
a
sort
box.
of-
It's
yes.
a wooden
It looked
box
like
with
something
an
shiny.
ornate
Like a
carving
chain.
on
Does
it.
look like a
Okay, so just if I open that box, is there anything special in it?
Some old burlap clothes.
You guys have found old burlap clothes in here.
And
Congratulations.
three boots.
3 boots.
We got a 3-legged witch.
two lefts and a
Mystery
right.
solved. Let's go home.
2 lefts and a right. Sprinkles. Hey, Sprinkles, the skeleton.
What do you want, short stuff? I mean, me lord.
Thank you for addressing me as such. You know these parts around here. You're kind of a puzzle guy, too. Why do you think there might be 3 boots in here?
Oh yeah, I throw lots of parties here. Big deal in the skeleton community.
Sprinkles, you seen any children coming through here with the witches?
I never touch no kids.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't think you did. I thought maybe you just saw them come through
Yeah.
here. Like a child trafficking ring.
Maybe if you throw a couple shekels my way, I can might jog my skeleton memory.
He gives Sprinkles 2 silver pieces.
It seems Skittles.
What?
You call them sprinkles.
That was on purpose.
I did too.
Yeah, you're not doing that intentionally.
I thought that was on purpose. I thought that was on purpose as well.
I didn't notice.
I thought you were playing along with it.
Wow.
You guys are
Does he
the best
take the
of
money
words.
and put it in a breast pocket that isn't there
It
to
just
just
falls all the way down to the ground.
Thanks, you buddy. Well, he puts it in his broken hand that you ripped off. Oh, right. So
Presents change.
I rolled to see if he knows anything. I rolled a 19.
Oh shit.
Is this boring you? I'm
But
sorry.
what does Skittles roll?
Yeah.
That was a Skittles.
Oh, wow.
couldn't tell you
I guess
what character.
unfortunately, the skeletons, when not animated and alive,
Gotcha.
have no perception whatsoever.
Well, thanks for your time.
I like that. He can't walk.
Well, he does this motion to make it look like he's walking.
okay.
That was a bust.
All right, yeah, well, all these dumbasses are
Let me,
doing this. I'm going to check the other stuff in the room.
I go to my inventory and add.
Mary, what are you
I
going to
was
do?
just gonna go up here and peer down there and see what I can see.
Yeah.
plus 2 shekels.
That way.
Oh no.
But I stop right there. I don't go in. I just see what I can see with my
Those shekels are on the
dark
ground.
vision.
They become shekels. Right. Mr. Skittles does them. Mr. Sparkles.
Very good.
And he just goes, a sucker's born every second.
What were you doing? You were looking at the rest of the stuff?
You just
I was
money
just
back
looking
off
at
the
the
ground and
right.
pocket it.
Well, yeah, it just looks like someone might have lived here at some point.
Oh.
So, all right.
Look at this little guy. I know.
The tunnel path continues off to your left into deep darkness. Directly before you are a few stairs leading up into a large marble floor. Huge 10 by 10 perfectly carved dark blue stone blocks form the floor, walls, and ceiling in this room. Each wall has a set of stairs leading up to an ornately carved door decorated with all kinds of assorted grotesqueries. None of them have visible knobs or hinges. The space is well lit by sconces on either side of each door, and the walls are adorned with murals depicting some of the old gods' and giants' more disgusting acts of cruelty. A desiccated dwarf corpse splays across the steps leading up to the door on the far side of the room.
So Shattercock sees that, just wants to do quickly a check over here with the dark vision. So she kind of slowly walks that way just to see.
Okay.
Is there anything that way or no?
So from where about you are, you just see more darkness, more tunnel.
Okay.
But it continues to go.
All right. I'll walk back and be like, hey, anybody want to check this out?
Yo, come in. Hot. Oh,
It's hard for me to keep up with all these
so
extra shekels.
we can see into the room. We can see into the room because it's lit.
Yes, yeah, that's lit with sconces.
Grimo don't know about those tiles that have skulls on them. That's very suspicious.
So I have an idea. I'm going to use my spider ability and crawl up on the ceiling. I'll kind of like slowly go out there, look around, see if anything happens. And then I'll come back, hopefully safe and totally fine. So she goes out. Her eye turns a demon eye, right? One eye?
Yeah.
One eye turns demon eye.
Is it right or your left eye? We should.
It's definitely my left eye.
Activating demon power in here is probably a good idea.
It's definitely my left eye. And I go, check it out, Digger! Look at that!
What the fuck?
Look!
Oh, that's cool.
Man, it's so fucking cool!
It's like cable.
And then she goes up onto the ceiling. So she's not on the ground here. She's on the ceiling.
Oh yeah, she's also half naked. Man, Deck isn't lying.
You
Well,
bet.
I was gonna say her boobs are like hanging
Oh,
down
yeah,
from her face.
She's
Everything she says is muffled.
Just to hold them up.
Gotta go up for air.
Yeah, does she see anything, or is there anything going on other than like
I mean, you see the 3 sealed doors.
Yeah.
You're walking on the ceiling. You thought you might have stepped on a pressure trap, but everything seems to be okay.
Yeah, so what I was going to say, a pressure trap on the ceiling?
I mean, you thought it for a second.
So what I was going to
but
try
not there.
was, while I'm up there on the ceiling, is dropping something sort of into the middle of the room, just to see if anything goes. It looks
Any
like...
shackles?
I don't
I
have...
can use mage hands to push
Hey,
on
Mr.
one,
Sprinkles,
too.
or whatever your name is, throw me a shackle so I can try it.
Nice try, Toots.
I knew he was going to do that. I have little darts that I have like basically that you'd be like a blowgun.
I
or
can use
something.
mage hand to push on one of them if you want to. The
Oh,
giant mage
I mean,
hand.
Can I just wander up there?
Uh-oh.
Just like
Yes.
while you guys
Oh,
are doing all
no.
kinds of stuff, can I just be like tapping my thing and just kind of wander up?
Yeah.
No.
Not how far do you want to go?
Just walk onto
I
that
don't
first
trust
tile
those
there.
skulls.
So just I just kind of detect traps automatically while I'm moving. Not that that's applicable here, but just
Well, you haven't moved in yet.
that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know what the boundaries of it are. But
So I
So
just,
you're
I just
perfectly
wander-
fine. You're walking up.
Yeah. I don't see what the big deal is.
Okay.
What's the big deal?
All right, I was just making sure.
It's just a couple skulls on the ground.
I'm gonna.
I'm like stomping on it and like.
I'll be up
nothing's
here,
happening.
and can I roll history on the murals and stuff to see if it sheds any light on what this place is for?
Sure.
Would it reveal anything?
No, I mean, I don't really have anything there.
fine.
It's horrible acts of cruelty
Sure.
from the past. You see
Brutality.
giants driving, slaves to build statues,
Erotic
ripping
art.
babies apart, and,
Oh, geez.
and driving women into
Mr.
their
Sprinkles
rooms or
erotic
whatever.
art collection.
Lots of horrible shit.
Top of the murals, it's just crude drawings of naked women in crayon.
Lots of big penises
Yeah,
on all the
big ones.
giants.
You have to use both hands.
So Shattercock drops from the ceiling near the skeleton and sort of investigates the skeleton, just slowly, doesn't move it, just sort of like looks in and around it to see if there's anything
Party
on the
City
skeleton.
barcode on the back.
Made in China.
What is China?
Do I find
Yeah,
anything?
so you're looking around on the dead dwarf. He actually doesn't appear to have been dead that long. It's the skeleton is what I have on the map. It's actually, you see a dwarf with his skin and his
okay.
clothes and
Dwarf
armor
corpse.
and everything. Yeah.
Harvest that
It's a
dwarf meat.
corpse.
Is there anything I can pull from
You
him?
see like when you're looking at his hands. Well, roll a 20 for me.
You got it.
What is that?
8
Do you have,
rolling like
do you have
garbage.
investigation or perception to add to that?
plus 1.
Yeah, it's both are +1.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it looks like a dead dwarf.
All right.
Can I go over and sniff those bones?
Yeah. Well, it's a corpse, not bones, but you can
Oh.
sniff him still.
Not interested yet.
Okay.
Are we talking about Shattercock or? How much skin is left on his face?
Most of it.
Okay, I wanna take that skin and
gonna
put it on
give
Mr. Sprinkles.
You don't
The skull's not going to match.
I want to do the same thing that I was kind of doing, like
gonna have
using
a
my
tiny
sword
head.
to like
Actually,
poke
so
around
no,
his
no.
body and
All,
stuff like
all
that.
I do is scalp him and take the hair and just place it upon Mr. Skittles. So he has hair. He wanted hair.
Oh, is there a maze under that dwarf's scalp?
But no.
Dang it.
Did you find anything?
I don't know.
Do I have to roll for
Do
scalping?
you want me to?
Yeah, roll for the scalping.
It works.
Okay, yeah, you scalp him.
Grandma's gonna go check up
you
up
want me
this
to roll for
stairway.
Yeah, that dwarf actually had long curly hair, similar to Decker's.
Gotcha.
Oh, he looks
I like that
amazing.
guy's style.
Yeah. He goes, how do you like my locks? I don't care for your opinion. And then he just counts his shekels.
Fuck you.
So you
One,
went up to
two.
investigate the dwarf,
Yeah, yeah.
and can you roll a 20?
doing pretty well.
Come on, Derek. There we go.
Oh.
20?
And I'm doing it real casual, like so, like whereas Shattercock was like doing this, I'm just kind of like banging
moving
stuff
things
with
in.
my sword, just
Kind
like
of clumsily, too.
yeah, pretty clumsily.
So yeah, when you jab him with the sword and he kind of falls over and his palms come up and you see a bunch of prick points, like holes in his hands. There's actually 6 of them. And yeah, from what you can tell with your sweet roll there, he has not been dead, maybe a couple weeks at the most.
Hey, did you guys see these prick marks on his hands?
No.
There's 6 of them. It looks like he's only been dead for a couple of weeks.
He also has
at
a head
most.
wound.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and someone still stole his hair. Oh.
It's on Sprinkles or whatever his name is.
So I'm sorry, Decker. You were gonna roll to investigate the room a little bit more, and there is some more stuff to reveal. And I'm sorry I shut you down on that.
Ooh,
It's okay.
Do it, Decker.
Rolling invest 20 with the.
Shit.
It's not a nat, but
All right, so yeah, not necessarily the murals don't depict anything different, but you do see little indentations next to each door with a little hole and what looks maybe like a palm print.
God damn it. So yeah, 2 and 2 get added very quickly. I'm like, oh, it's a blood-activated door switch thing. God damn it.
Well, all out of blood.
Yeah. Oh, I'm out.
So Grimo goes
like, backs
and he's
away.
cutting off the dwarf's hand. Do I need to roll anything or I just cut it off?
Monster.
Roll a 20.
So 18.
Yeah.
Pops right
Yeah,
off.
you-
So I cut
Like
off
a Lego.
his hand that's still got a little flesh on it, and I'm gonna. So each door has the handprint.
And so yeah, next to each door on either
Yeah.
side is a little hole that has a palm print inside of it,
So
kind
there's
of
2
recessed
on each
into
side?
it.
Okay.
On
you
each
have
side
to-
of every door.
Okay.
So
You're
I'm
gonna need
gonna
the other one.
stick that hand on top of my dagger. And which door do you think I should go to?
Well,
You guys?
it looks like he tried all the doors already, right? That's why
Maybe
he had 6
not.
pricks.
You said it's
Oh,
a
I see.
dwarf laying there?
Mhm.
Do I? All right, go ahead.
Well, I'll try it in this door.
Want to warn him? Or?
I
No,
have.
I just want to see if I know
Actually,
who he is or.
Try it up here. Try
Okay.
it up there. Stick that hand.
Okay, in one of the holes.
Yeah.
So you, since it's on the end of your dagger, you kind of feel a sharp point come out, jab it, and recess a little bit, and trying to feed some liquid back down into itself, but it doesn't change the room at all.
I think we need to do them all at the same time. He went door to door, palm print to palm print, and all he did was just waste all his blood.
How many are there?
There's
3.
6 total, right?
Oh.
2 on each door.
Oh, 2 on each.
3 doors, 2 on each door.
One on
Oh,
each
okay.
side of every door. So
if we each took one,
All right.
Yeah, Decker will.
did you want to do something though, Matt? before-
I was just gonna investigate the dwarf. Do I
Uh,
know, do I know
quietly,
anything about
like,
him
roll
since I'm a
20.
dwarf?
Go back to investigate
Yeah.
the kitchen.
Or like where he's from? 2.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Nope, that's a dwarf.
you go blind.
Grimo, what did you do with that hand? You saw.
He waves at
I want to put it on Mr. Skittles.
What's
You're
your
a real
Grima?
boy.
You know, Mr. Skittles, you want your that hand is gonna be 2 shekels.
Ooh. You drive a hard bargain. Go fuck yourself.
So
Your money grubbing Catholic. You control the banks.
Oh,
nice.
wow.
will you roll a 20, Grimo?
Man, Mr. Skittles is great.
So 11.
So something else you noticed when you tested the hand, the body had very little blood. Like there was no blood that came out of it because it's kind of so old.
He's blood poor. I get it.
Yeah.
Typical dwarf.
Hey, who wants to come put their hand in this weird hole by this door with me?
Oh, I guess I will.
Decker's doing the thing
Is-
that
is
people
it-
in the kitchen do, where he's just kind of like moving things and trying to look busy. He's gonna pick that up, move it over there, pick it up, and move it
Decker,
back.
bring that sweet little blood of yours over
You
here.
don't even know I'm not there.
We're low on M&Ms.
Over there.
We saw you leave. We know
over
you
there.
left.
Oh man, I was so quiet.
You were
stealthy.
whistling.
Yeah.
Is it possible to like for one person to put both hands up or no?
No,
Okay.
because I would say you would need like a 12-foot wingspan to make.
It's
it
like when they
that
launched
long.
the nukes.
Yeah, everybody's
Yeah.
got to turn the key. All right, so
All right, Grimo and I are ready. Who else is doing this?
Are we gonna do all the doors at the same time?
All at the same time.
All right, I'll take the door. I'll go with Miri, sure.
Yeah. And I guess I'm by my. It's me and Skittles.
Actually, you and I should stick together just in case we need a pound.
Yeah. Okay.
You
so-
Skills ain't got
so-
no blood.
So I'll go to the other one. Sorry, the other one closest to you guys.
all right, so Mary needs Decker's help.
Dagger.
Trips on the stairs a little bit.
Grumbling. Of course, there's a fucking puzzle that requires everybody. Goddamn.
You're gonna have to take those finger gloves off.
Oh yeah, no,
yeah.
it's haptic gloves.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't want to ruin these.
Oh, the smell. The smell.
Very slowly, yeah. There's just a cloud and dead skin. You never watched
Is it like all tanned? And then it's all
Finger tan?
It's
Yeah,
all
tan
pale.
lines. That's all.
He's got a
Finger
pale
glove tan
palm.
All right, so should we do it on 3?
Sure.
Wait, on 1, 2, 3, go, or 1, 2,
On
3?
three.
1, 2, 3.
On
3.
Then we go.
Three.
On 3.
1, 2, 3, and we're going.
Okay.
So,
So 1,
2,
2,
3.
3. Not 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Okay.
On 3.
Okay.
I
okay.
did it.
All right, so you got punctured once.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, everybody ready?
Hey, let me roll to see if I was
Get
kidding.
your hands up.
I was kidding.
Wait, that was a 1 or something.
That means
We
you
gotta do it. We gotta do it for
Okay.
real and sing.
All right, ready?
Everybody ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
All right, how are we doing?
1, 2, 3.
3.
Oh,
All right.
Oh, that was like.
Trips on his jacket, head into the wall, and it shoots into his forehead.
So you hear this large ka-chunk, and you all feel a kind of a spire prick up right into your palm. It's actually pretty painful, and pulls back a bunch of blood with it.
Guys, I
See
solved the
here.
puzzle.
I did that.
He did it.
And I'm the guy that just cuts off heads.
You each lose 4 health points from that, but the 2 doors on kind of the north and south side here pop open.
You said 4?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So not the main door?
correct. So
Oh, baby, we got more puzzles.
I'm curious.
So the doors kind of slide open into pockets in the cave walls.
Oh, the giant's head.
Yeah.
Come on, Grandma, let's go.
So close.
Let us go with reckless abandon.
So I go straight to the giant's head and take a look.
All right. Is anyone else going in there?
I'm going to go into one of those coffins or whatever.
So you're going into that.
Ah,
Yeah.
No, exactly.
our Halloween-themed episode.
So just
4
send me
weeks
to
to
the
it.
one closest to you guys.
Guess I'm. Oh, yeah. This one.
Yeah.
I'm in a bad mood. I'm just gonna sit in the middle.
My hand hurts. Trips again.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'll investigate that top
All right.
sarcophagus.
So we moved into this one first.
Okay.
Ooh, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, there
We'll
you
get
go.
back there.
Ooh.
Oh wow! Look at that creepy face.
Ooh.
It's a giant's head.
Okay, so I take a look at the giant's head and just start investigating it, see what's
Okay,
around.
so yeah, as you enter this room, your eyes are drawn to a small oaken table on which rests a cleanly severed head. Its mouth and eyes are closed, its skin dried and drawn over its sharp features. Across from the head sits 3 urns, and you walk up to the giant's head.
Yeah, just checking it out.
Okay. The head's eyes open, starts blinking open as if it's coming
gross.
awake,
Holy shit.
and the door slams shut.
Oh,
Oh no.
Sorry, Grandma.
Oh no, you got us into a pickle of trouble, get Shattercock, but I can't be mad because you're so cute.
So, just real quick, if I see that door shut and this one's still open, I'll probably just toddle inside over here.
Oh, okay.
Surprisingly
Yeah, you
brave of
toddled, Deckard.
All right.
Toddle before.
So the head starts to cough. Some dust goes flying. It starts to speak in kind of a painful old whisper. Visitors, wonderful. Thank you for disturbing my slumber. You guys look great. I hope you're not stupid. Well, I guess let's get on with it. All right.
Okay.
I like the idea of the head going. Okay.
How you guys doing?
So sorry.
You tired?
So as you see, I guard 3 urns. They contain riches, but each is labeled incorrectly. If you wish to leave with the bounty, you must label each properly, but you only may reach into one and retrieve its contents. Please fail quickly so that I may resume my rest. So they're labeled silver, silver and copper, and copper.
All right, Grandma, which one are we doing?
Before we do this, Grimo's gonna take a little look over here
Oh, okay.
and investigate what's going on over here because he sees like a sword on a skeleton, some little like baubles and stuff.
20?
So 14 plus investigation, I guess. So
Well,
six.
I mean, you see a skeleton and swords and some baubles.
But nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing
Grimo's
that's
gonna
really
pick up that sword,
cool. It's a little old and rusted.
just like my Shattercock. Hey, giant head, what's your story?
It just kind of coughs and starts to repeat. As you see, I guard 3 urns. They contain riches, but each is labeled incorrectly. If you wish to leave with the bounty and your lives, you must label each
All right,
properly,
I'll
but you
try.
may only reach into one
I'll
and
try.
retrieve its contents.
Okay.
So what's
What should I do, Grandma? Silver, copper, or copper?
So you also see some chalk kind of laying around the urns, so you can relabel them.
Well, Shattercock, this is clearly a puzzle. As
Yeah.
I puzzle master, I'm
You
aware.
are a puzzle master. Yeah, okay, all right.
You go ahead, you go ahead, Shattercock.
Wait, you said it's silver, gold, and what?
Silver, copper, and then silver and copper.
Right.
That would imply silver and copper because
Yeah.
it's split, and then copper.
So that's really
silver.
just for you guys, so you could tell them
Yeah.
apart which one's labeled which.
All right. Which
So,
one?
but
do you,
they are actually like written with chalk on top of them.
which one do you want to reach into?
I'll try the copper one.
Copper.
You only get to try one of them, though, right?
Yeah, you can only reach into one.
I know.
Okay.
You don't want the gold?
Well,
There's no gold.
There's no gold.
yeah, there's no gold.
No,
It's silver or
there
copper.
might be
But
gold.
regardless, I'll reach into the copper.
True.
Okay.
They're all labeled wrong.
So there's the silver in there.
So I get 1 silver.
Well, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
What?
we have to label them
Yeah, you
correctly.
gotta figure out how to label them.
label them. What do you mean?
So that one
So
we
there's
have,
some chalk. You need to label the urn with what's inside.
So okay, so
So the copper
you were
relabels
only able
silver.
to you were only able to reach into one.
Yeah.
We
so
somehow deduce what the others have in them.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Well, that's easy. Okay.
It's
So
one or the other, yeah.
So then we know the copper is silver.
I know the copper's silver, so we relabel that silver. The silver copper, though, we have no idea if that's what's in there or not.
I feel like, so can Grimo also reach?
No.
Oh, okay, so just me. So what do I have to do now?
You have to solve the puzzle.
Yeah, you gotta label the
there a
urns
way?
with what
You should. We don't
be
know
in
this is
them.
happening.
I know.
No, I know, but I'm trying to figure out how to, not even how to solve it. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do.
Right. So
Just
so
write it
there's
on
some,
the
there's
thing.
some
Yeah, so-
chalk on the ground, so you should pick that up and write copper on one, silver on one, and copper and
So-
silver on one.
I wrote silver on the copper one since we found silver inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like, how do we know?
Can you pick them up?
Can I?
You can.
To test the weight? I don't know.
So I can't reach in, but
Shake it
I'm gonna try to use Mage Hand to reach
Okay.
in,
Oh.
and grab what's in the silver copper one. So
Could be a bug inside there. You could warp
So you're using
inside.
Mage Hand?
yeah, because I can use that to retrieve an item from an
So
open
the head
container.
goes, no magic.
Nice.
now you're
Resetting the
talking.
puzzle. And he's kind of, you see a bunch of swirls of magic and the puzzle resets.
He said no magic, though.
I can do
Puzzle
magic.
resets. Okay, the puzzle resets. So we'll reach into the copper again and see what's in it.
So you reach into which one?
The copper.
Again.
Okay. Oh, no.
I don't know if you want that.
So yeah, you pull out a silver.
Same thing.
Boom.
Okay.
Use magic again, reset it,
So
and now you know what's in
we know that's silver. So like,
So then I use the Mage Hand again.
we already know that's going to reset it.
No magic.
Yeah, we already know that.
Okay.
No, this is smart.
So then let's reach into the silver one.
All right, sorry. Going about this a weird way. Let me think about it.
I feel like they're still breaking the rules of this puzzle.
So,
yeah.
well, they're just not getting it right. So you reach into the silver one.
Mm-hmm.
You pull out a silver.
Use Mage Hand again.
No.
Well, they switched it. It didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
That's what I was hoping it
He
would
wants
stay
you to
the
do the
same.
puzzle a certain way.
Well, I just had to think about it. Well, here,
We should
let's. We can need to cut over to this other room.
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys, you guys
We're still,
mull it
we're
over.
still, we're still figuring it out.
Nice.
we're back. Oh,
All right.
Oh shit!
so you were still out here, right?
I went in. I just.
Oh, you did?
I
We
didn't say
can't.
it.
We can't
Okay.
reach into the pot, but maybe we can like pick it up and pour the contents out.
Well, that's what Adam was
Oh,
saying.
did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I did
Adam
not
said
even
pick it
hear
up to
that.
test the weight.
Oh,
And then I was laughed at, but whatever.
Oh, you weren't laughed at. I like that. I like that idea.
no, let's pick it up and pour it out.
So I'm just looking at this skeleton.
All right.
I want to try and move the
All right.
sarcophagus lid.
So you guys jog up the steps. You're in a small room. There's an altar at the entryway. On the far side hangs a red velvet curtain. Along its edges are a thick golden braided drawstring. The corpse of a halfling lies near the altar, and the contorted body of an elf rests a lot closer to the curtain. They are recently dead and mock you with grinning faces.
Like,
Fuck you!
those guys.
Fuck you!
I'm gonna just do a jolly old investigation around the altar area. Do I need to roll?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know where my d20. There it is. Why? 23.
Holy fuck. I mean, immediately you realize there's really nothing here that you need to look at. There's that halfling corpse is smiling at you.
Yeah.
You could root through that a little bit more, but there's just little pots and bowls and candles and stuff on the altar.
I want to try and push the lid of the. That's a sarcophagus, I'm assuming. I want to try and push the lid off one of
Roll
them.
20.
5, 8, I
Okay,
guess.
so you're struggling against that
All right.
sarcophagus.
bones in
I try to also push the same one with our bracers of power. 4 fucks.
Yeah, you guys are struggling.
I guess I trip and hit my head on something. It's just really
So
heavy.
I guess one other thing you do see, Lawrence, are these kind of carved faces in the wall. Lots of grins and smiles, some kind of pleasured faces. Like everyone looks really happy. All these creatures carved into the wall.
Decker has to smile to solve a puzzle. It's not gonna.
No.
Miri, why don't you pull the curtain?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Yeah, pull it.
Decker, do you see anything that maybe tells me I shouldn't do this?
No. I do. I'm getting the feeling that there's going to be some kind of like blissfully ironic death trap here. But I guess we'll have to poke around a bit more to see exactly what that means.
All right, so I pull it.
All right, so as you pull the curtain apart, the drawstring pulls the curtains back. You see a beautiful, immaculate mirror running the width of the far end of the wall. You stare deeply into the crystal clear mirror and see a reflection of your group. With the 4 of you in that room, roll initiative for me.
Oh fuck. We gotta fight ourselves, don't we? That's gonna
You and I
be
just staring at
impossible.
pots.
already.
Booyah!
19.
I'm fucking killing. I guess that plus 22.
11.
What'd you get?
11.
Will you both roll again?
10.
13.
All right, Decker. If Decker could be anywhere right now, where would he be?
Oh my god. He'd be in his bedroom in Iowa hacking the FBI to expose all of their terrible, corrupt government secrets.
Like Neil Breen.
Yeah.
So out of the mirror and kind of this phantasmal force, a table with the best rig you've ever seen kind of walks out and sits in front of you.
Got nearly
A
50
table,
megahertz.
a chair kind of scoots out and you sit down
Sweet.
and just move back to the place where
yeah.
you're super comfortable.
Listening to a KMFDM album. Cool.
So you're completely convinced that that's real and you're back home in Iowa.
Nice.
Derek,
Excited.
if you were any place doing anything right now, what would it be?
Okay, so it's like the Roman Colosseum, right? And there's crowds of people cheering, and he's in the middle of it, and he's standing over like a bunch of people that he's just dominated in huge gladiatorial combat.
And everybody in the stands is just
Yeah.
clapping and
Yeah.
hollering your name.
Yes.
Telling me he's a good
Basically,
boy.
yeah, my tail's going
You're a good
crazy.
boy.
Yeah,
They're just going, good
They're
boy,
throwing
good
bones.
boy."
Oh, yeah.
Catching them in your teeth.
yeah. Yeah.
Right on. Miri, who would you be with? What would you be doing? Where would you be if you could be anywhere right now?
I'll say in my peaceful mountain, awesome dwarf village, helping bring in the harvest.
That's what that's what he says, but what actually is being on the other side of the wall with Shattercock like moaning and groaning.
Oh, no.
Back saying his prayers.
My
so-
subconscious.
So you actually imagine that you walk into this mirror and into the field of wheat or whatever your dwarf clan grows. I don't know.
Whoa.
But you're out there chopping them down, grinding them up, pulling them in, sweating. You know,
Yeah.
you're sore and hurt from a long day, but super happy about it.
Yeah, that sounds sweet.
Similar question for you, Rax.
Can't wait to find out
I
what
am,
Max's
What,
is.
what is your greatest desire right
I am
now?
at a theater where there's a huge audience and they're all watching Mr. Skittles.
Oh, jeez. Of course it's Mr. Skittles.
He's slaying it. He's doing so.
wait,
Everyone's
now,
cheering for him.
when you
And
say-
Raxton is off to the side, being like, "I'm so glad he invited me."
You're on the side of the stage.
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
backstage access.
but like not too close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not too close to the town.
I don't know. I got a glimpse of the green room, but that's about it.
Oh boy.
A tear drops from my eye because I'm just so happy that he's
flying.
doing so
He's
well up there.
succeeding.
He's so free.
So I think last that we looked at these, we saw that silver was silver.
Silver was silver.
So let's want to just dump the other, or one of the other
Yeah,
two
let's
out.
try dumping the other one out.
Okay, we're gonna pick up and dump out the silver copper one.
You can't dump it out. You can reach into it and retrieve what's in it.
We
Or-
can't because we already reached into one.
Didn't it reset?
Well, hold
since-
on. Can I pick it up and then just do this and then put it back down?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll weigh the silver one, kind of just
Okay.
like generally speaking, be like, and then I'll weigh it to one of my boobs.
Okay, okay.
It's about 1.5 tits worth.
I put that down. So now I know what silver feels like,
Okay. Silver copper.
and my boob.
And move.
And then she picks up the silver copper one, the one that's labeled silver copper. Picks that up, and how does it feel?
Roughly the same.
Roughly the same. Okay.
There we have it.
So
Case closed.
I think it's probably a silver,
Well, this silver one's silver.
right? I know.
So you think that's silver copper?
It could be a silver copper because, well, no, it would be more than that, wouldn't it?
Just fuck.
It would be heavier, right?
If it were silver copper, yes.
Yes.
Is that the case?
Grimo lift. Oh, wait, you need to lift the other because you would
Yeah, I'll
only
lift it.
know.
I'll lift the
I
other
was
one.
gonna say Grimo lifts up the other one, but then we'd have no idea.
Yeah, no. So she lifts the other one, does this thing,
Lifts up the copper.
and then weighs the other boob.
Feels a lump. Uh-oh.
That's okay for draconians. They love
How
lumps.
does that one feel?
About the same.
So they all weigh the same.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna look into the pots.
Okay.
So Grimo looks into the copper pot. Do you see
It's
anything?
Kind of a pit of darkness.
Okay.
So I have dark vision.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna look. What do I see?
It's still just darkness. Magic.
I mean, it's
Magic
50-50,
darkness.
right? If you just...
we just have to guess.
Yeah, I mean,
so that
like
one,
at
that one
at
we,
that point.
we know it's silver. Do we think this giant would switch the other ones? This is a Princess Bride Vicini situation.
All right.
Well, what do you want to do? Grimo, I trust you. Implicitly.
Grimo Grimo takes a piece of silver and he puts it into the copper pot. So now he knows there is silver in that pot.
All right. So
Wasn't there already silver in that one?
We know silver has silver in it.
Okay, yeah.
But
So-
didn't you reset the trap?
Okay, yeah. I was just trying to remember where we were. So you checked the silver one. That's the one you stuck your hand in, and there's a silver in it.
After it got reset the first
Cool.
time.
Okay.
Yeah, so now we
I'm
know
with you.
silver is silver. We know
Yeah.
So you
For sure.
threw a silver into the copper one. That's what you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
that. So then she picks it up, weighs it.
This isn't the way to solve it.
It's the same.
It's just an excuse for
I'm
the
also
pot
going to
to
say,
yeah.
so the silver flies back out of the urn and lands on the ground.
Hits her in the forehead.
So this is a trick. They all have silver in them. They all weigh the same.
All right, let's do it. Silver, silver, silver.
Stop looking at each other.
Sorry. That's okay. I actually had an idea that has been invalidated, so I'm as lost as you are.
Well, the weighing idea was a good idea, I thought.
You, stab the giant's head.
It was a really good idea.
There has
But
to be-
they thought about
there has
that
to
and
be
made them
a-
all weigh the same.
Got it.
There has to be a.
Well, do you want to just try that, labeling all silver? What do you want to try?
But they all weigh the same.
They
You
do.
should read the riddle again.
Yeah. Can you please read the riddle again?
Yeah, let me. As you can see, I guard 3 urns. They contain riches, but each is labeled incorrectly. If you wish to leave with the bounty, you must label each properly, but you may only reach into one and retrieve its contents.
Okay,
So if they're labeled incorrectly,
that's it.
then, but right now though, the silver is in the silver pot. So that means we have to label it incorrectly.
Well, it's
You just write the word incorrectly on all of them.
Slow down, Lord of the Rings.
I'm confused since the reset.
oh, I
yeah,
get it.
I'm especially
Actually, I get it.
confused. So,
Well,
I think you guys made it more difficult for yourself. Oops.
no, it still adds up.
you see what I'm saying?
What if you put a gold in there? I'm just kidding.
Well, I'll go shoot it right back.
Yeah.
P in there.
So you want to
Well, I think you're a
label.
puzzle.
Well, we would have to. He said they're labeled incorrectly, but that's not true right now, because silver is silver.
But what's it labeled as?
Is there
Silver.
another kind?
Hold on.
The chalk is written
I
on
don't
there.
want to
with
say
silver?
too much here.
Well, yeah, that's
There is
what-
another way that a silver coin could come out of a pot, and that still be not accurate.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So for the clarification, this is James Williams speaking.
Mm.
It's filled with coins, right?
Yeah,
Or
not,
there's
not
one
like to the
coin-
brim. There's some coins in it. There's a couple dozens of coins.
So
Oh, okay.
there's a lot of coins, and you pulled out one. That was silver.
So they all have both? Is that what you're implying, James?
No.
I'm sorry.
Just muffles from behind the door.
Yeah, I mean, like, because I still don't know exactly what you're talking about. So I think the wording is also very strange because they're not labeled incorrectly because that means some of them are silver.
Well, let's presume that it is incorrect.
It's not.
Let's presume that it is incorrect. You
Well,
pulled
if I
a
pull-
silver out of one that is labeled silver. What other possible scenario could you pull a silver out and have that label still be incorrect?
other possible scenario could I pull it out of?
Yeah. There was one other.
You pulled one coin.
Mm-hmm. So
One
there could
coin
be,
out.
There could be copper in the other one. You see what I'm saying?
or
Or that one.
Or it could be in that
could
one.
be both.
The one
That
labeled silver
that
could
one
be
could have
silver and
copper as
copper.
well.
Well, I know. Yes, that's true. So we know that that's silver copper.
We don't.
But then the other labels are incorrect as well.
So if I pulled a silver out of silver, this has to be silver copper. So the other two
That
are
seems
sort
to
of
be the case.
yeah,
So you know that for sure,
are sort of
and you know the
guesses.
other two are wrong,
Right.
and you only have two more to assign.
So at that point, it's a 50-50.
When you said
Oh.
you can
Or it's
pull only out of one,
100%.
does that mean you only pull
Oh,
out of
okay.
it one time?
When they were when they said it was labeled incorrectly, I interpreted it as like
Yeah.
copper could be in copper, but then the other two might be incorrect.
I assume that. as well.
Oh, okay.
So then that we
So-
know that one is silver copper.
Okay. So,
So
if they're
then-
all incorrect, then yeah, that's silver copper,
Mhm.
and that's copper, and that's silver. Let's fuck it. Let's do it.
That's the only solution that satisfies all the criteria.
Yeah, that's
Ah.
it'd have to be.
Okay,
All right. Shattercock, you want to do the honors, or should I?
you go ahead.
Giant, speak. Silver, copper, copper, silver.
All right, I think you guys got it. I
You
mean, I
think-
think
I
you
don't
solved
even
it slightly
remember.
differently than I think, but it works. It works.
Sounds
It
like
works.
everybody's confused.
So,
I guess so.
no, you just went about it a different way,
How dare you?
which is fine. But the logic works, so you guys got it.
sure. Okay.
Thank you, Greg
So,
Giant.
so
Curiosity, what
the
was
head goes,
yours?
and the door slides back open.
Oh, so that door.
And you can take all of the money with you if you
Okay,
want.
let's take the money.
Say there's 110 10 gold. No,
Whoa.
sorry. 110 copper and 83 silvers.
Jeez.
On
Not
the
bad.
total.
Good haul.
I mean, it seemed like
Split a Dutch.
Yeah.
when
So-
it
so what-
started,
Oh, yeah, go
It's
ahead.
110.
they reached into the copper
100
one and
copper?
pulled out a silver, right?
So I'll take 55 copper.
So then that meant that that one could have either been silver and copper or silver. All silver,
Taking
right?
43.
But then if that one's labeled silver and copper, then it would have had to be copper. Well, this one would have had to be both, just kind of the way it was solved, right? This one had to be a both, and that would have had to be silver. It's the only way it would have worked, right? So when you reset it, it didn't really change anything?
Not much, no.
Remove
It just
one.
allowed them to reach in again.
Yeah.
Swaggering from
But
all
at that
the
point, you could have just done that 3
Smaller
times.
than
And then basically
everyone.
figured out pretty, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Just kick that guy.
Well, I think ideally you would have reached into the one labeled both and figured out what's in it. And then you can label that one for sure, and then
but then you
would deduce.
still wouldn't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say you still kind
Because
of.
there is one
would.
plot that has both.
It would be wrong.
Oh yeah, you'd have to cross-reference it with
The
what
thing
it's
is, it's wrong,
That's true.
and then you're like, okay.
I think establishing that they all had to be incorrect was the
Did
most
I not
helpful
say
point
that?
because
You did.
No, no,
you did,
it
but-
can be interpreted.
but my brain went like, oh, one might be copper,
okay.
copper, and the other might be just
We can't
switched.
have like a riddle be like
No,
a
I
page
got it.
long.
Yeah.
text.
I got it. yeah.
Okay, so
quality riddle.
I think that was. Let's check back in on the other guys. Real
We're
quick.
having a great time. Yeah.
I love the
Everyone is
puzzles.
doing their
Puzzles
own
are great.
Skittles is killing it on stage.
We're just in a. Hold on. Let me arrange this. So you're there.
Puzzles are great.
You're there.
Can I be standing on
I
top
like
of the
that.
Are you guys doing a human centipede of sex?
He's in there.
sarcophagus cheering?
So I want to check back in on Decker's little daydream there.
Yeah.
That he's completely certain is real. What's going
right.
on?
I just made a major breakthrough. Wrote a new way to crack like 8-bit AES encryption. It's the hottest shit. No one's seen it before. Just published it on GitHub, which I think existed back then. Comments rolling in. You're the best hacker around. No one's done this.
Comments on what?
On the post I just
bulletin
made.
board.
Okay.
Jeez, man.
BBS. Yeah.
Also just hit max level on the mud I'm playing. Everybody's telling me I'm so good. I killed the boss all by myself. I'm doing this at the same time, by the way, so I got 2 monitors.
Is it like swordfish?
Yeah, a bit. I got like
3
a
by
half
3?
dome of monitors.
Yeah.
Every single monitor, something incredible is happening.
So much weight.
Everybody's telling me how cool I am. Because
Yeah. Reassuring.
he doesn't have any kind of self-esteem issues that needs validation.
Derek, how's the Coliseum?
So the gates opened at the Colosseum, and then he grabbed his awesome, sweet, huge sword, and he got ready for it, but then he saw that it was soldiers pulling in a giant statue of him fighting off monsters, and they're bringing it out to the center of it, and he kind of like feels real good about it, and everyone's going crazy, throwing bones at it and everything, and yeah.
Good boy, good.
Tail wagging.
Miri, what are you up to?
That's great. We're pulling in the harvest. It's a really good harvest.
Are you going home to a wife,
good
Mary?
year?
A beardly dwarven
maybe.
one?
Oddly
Oh,
looks like
dude,
Shattercock.
Maybe he sees a very thick, hardy woman through the wheat stalks and she smiles at him.
Yeah. Miri has a thing for other races, taller women,
Kinky.
Oh, wait a minute.
He likes to climb mountains.
but he doesn't like to
chicks.
talk about it. But yeah, so super excited for a long, plentiful winter where he can stay warm and have plenty through the winter.
Oh, yeah, plenty. You bet.
Mario Problem's more like plenty of fucking.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Yeah, how's Skittles set going?
Skittles is killing it. So right now he just dropped a bunch of halfling bombs. It's a
Is it
border.
racist?
It's overly racist, and people are cheering like crazy. They're eating it up. And now he segued into like, I want to get a political message out there, and no one's leaving. It's just
They're staying for the
they're
political
staying.
commentary.
Everyone's eyes are glued. They're hanging on every word, and Raxon could not be happier for him.
Well, I think that's complete stop for the week.
Oh, I want to know how Skittles' dream ends.
We come on each other
And
like 4
another
times already.
He sold out the Apollo.
All right, yeah. So thanks for watching. We'll get back to the cave next week.
Oh no, the Cave of Forgotten Dreams.